Okay, so I made Satan's Trap and then I made Spiritual Spring Cleaning. And, you know, I talked about in those two videos about me going through my recent rut, my most recent rut. And the funny thing is, right when I started making those two videos, my mindset has completely changed. I've been like dialed, completely dialed. And it's not, I'm not here to suck my own dick because I've tried that before. Trust me, it doesn't work. I wish. No, I'm joking. But I'm sorry, that one was funny. I have to admit that one was good. That was off the dome. But I've been locked in, all right? Ever since that rut, my business has grown. I've been making more and more calls. The YouTube channel, we just had a short that has hit 600 views, something like that. And I don't like to look at the monetary or the numbers game. I don't like to play that game, but I'm very happy with that reel because although I got some hate comments on that, which I could give a shit less about. I'm sorry for swearing, God. I'm sorry for swearing. This is a raw video. I couldn't care less about the hate comments because any publicity is good publicity. But I've had two, three girls comment on that video just saying like how refreshing it is to see a man talk about them in good light because I know the red pill is completely and utterly completely just manipulated men and has strayed them away from how to actually be a man. But that's besides the point. I'm here to talk about what has changed in my thinking. Okay, why did 3 weeks ago I was struggling with lust, I was fooling around with a bunch of girls, I was indulging in bad habits, not doing the work, being lazy, not talking to my friends, not growing in my relationship with Christ, to today just being successful. I have a couple of different sales calls for my business this week. I've been posting consistently, all right, reels and videos. What else have I been doing? I've been reading a lot. I've been journaling a lot, just getting my mental health right. I've been talking to God, growing closer with Him, spending more time with Him. What has exactly changed in those 2 weeks to now? Because that's quick. That's a 14-day period. And literally, all it takes is a snap of the fingers to change your mindset. Change your mindset, change your thinking, and then you're back on track. Okay, so if you are going through a rut, here's a quick little tip. I'll do a full video on this. If you're going through a rut, just focus on one task. All right, so say you wanted to be a YouTuber. Your one task should be uploading a video. I don't care about reels. I don't care about comments. I don't care about this or that. Just focus on getting, I'm sorry, I hit the table. Focus on getting one video out. All right, just recording the video. All right, and that goes for anything. Any business model, any schoolwork, anything. Just focus on one thing and set one goal for that day. You can't do the whole thing. You can't do the same amount of work you used to do. Just focus on the one thing. And then when you get that thing done, you realize, oh, this was easy. And then you'll start to do more things. But what actually changed my focus? What allowed me to do that? Because I get it. I've gone through periods where I've burnt out and it's like, oh, I can't do anything. I just need to sit in my bed and watch Spider-Man all day, which, by the way, amazing movie. Spider-Man 2002 and 2004. Woo! Just watch those. Those are fire. But what has changed my thinking? It's been my future wife, man. I did a journaling prompt the other day, just journaling about her, and then I prayed for her, and it's just wild, okay? I don't know about you guys, but one of the big things that I want in the future, and I'm 20 years old, all right? I'm not getting any younger. I'm getting closer and closer to death, and I know that's morbid to say, but, us Westerners, we really ignore it. I like how they talk about it. It's more prevalent on the other side of the world, and I think we need to incorporate it more here. But I start to think about like how time is passing, how I'm getting closer to death, and how I'm not where I want to be. You can see my dog in the background, but don't be doing anything stupid. You're on camera, boy. But no, so literally just me thinking about death, and then I'm thinking about like my future wife, my future family. It's like that's gonna be here in a few years. Like if I know it's wild to think about, but in 5 to 10 years, I'm gonna be settled down. All right, I'm gonna have a kid, a little Chris running around. I know that's wild, but I can't even think about that right now. Or maybe a daughter, But that's coming up, all right? And it's crazy to think about because 5 years ago, I couldn't even imagine me working a full-time job, running a business, doing this or that. And we're here. We're here, okay? Your future is coming up, all right? You're closer to the future than you are to the past, all right? Because each second is ticking. Each minute is going by. Each hour is going by. Each day is going by. They're all flying by. You're growing closer to your future self, all right? You really need to lock in and understand if you want that beautiful family, if you want that God-fearing woman, if you want the daughters, the athletic sons, all that, whatever your desires in your future family will be, which, by the way, don't let the world trick you into thinking, oh, that's evil to have a certain visualization, certain dream for your future family. No, it's your family. Dream about what you want. Don't settle. Never settle. Trust me on that. I promise you, it won't end out for you. Well, it'll end in a divorce. Trust me. I know. I'm not divorced, but I know. But no, whatever visualization you have for your family, you most likely, if you're watching these types of videos, you most likely have high standards. Okay, she's probably God-fearing. She probably goes to the gym. She probably is very intelligent. She probably has her own aspirations. Whatever the case may be, whatever your future wife is. And girls out there, whatever your future husband is, maybe he goes to the gym, maybe he runs his own business, maybe he's a God-fearing man. And by the way, if you're looking for those qualities, hit me up. No, I'm joking. But no, you have to understand that whatever qualities you want in a man or woman, you are going to have to attract them. You can't buy them with money. You just can't. All right, you have to become that man that she would be attracted to, that he would be attracted to. All right, so if you're holding back any bad habits, drugs, alcohol, vaping, maybe you're being lazy, you're being prideful, maybe you're being lustful, maybe you're sleeping around, maybe you're not working on your business, maybe you're not going after your dreams, whatever the case may be, maybe you're partying too much. All right, you need to understand that your time is ticking and that your future wife or your future husband is waiting for you, okay? And they're not going to settle, okay? They're not, because they're most likely prized by a lot of other men or a lot of other women, okay? They are not one that has one option or no options. They have a bunch, all right? They're going to pick the best of the bunch. And you have to understand that if you are going to genuinely want that girl, genuinely want that man, if you want to be their prized possession, you are going to have to work for it. You are going to have to push, and you are going to have to lock in and become that person that they will be attracted to. That's my thinking, and that's my thought process. My girl, my future wife, the mother of my kids, she would not want me fooling around with other women. She would not want me smoking or drinking. She would not want me being a lazy ass. She would not want me being broke. She would not want me, not making money. All right? I know what she wants. I know what she desires. And you have to become that person. Whether you're a man or a woman looking for a wife or husband, you have to have that same thinking. You have to adopt that mindset. And trust me, I know it's hard. If you need help, my Instagram is in the description. But I guarantee you that at the end of the day, if you adopt this mindset and you actually implement it and you go after your dreams, you go after your visions, you get closer to Christ, you will win in the end. All right? I love you guys. I appreciate you. I'm thankful for all the love on the reels and videos. I'm grateful for every single one of you, and I'm praying for every single one of you. All glory.